Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know, I'm late. Better to be late than not to be here at all. Good morning, Robert. Nice to see you. You're looking, well, it ain't Easter, so I can't say it. Just do the best you can. Ron, and there's two of you. Damn. Good morning, Ron. Ron and Robert. Oh, don't worry about it. I didn't sleep either. Rough night. I was beginning to think at 4:30 I wasn't going to get any sleep at all. Good morning, Kevin. Are you feeling chipper this morning? Look at that. He's already given me a thumbs up because you know what? He gives me the benefit of the doubt right from the beginning. Good morning, Lucky Seven. Nice to see you. Enjoy being. Good morning. Nice to see you. Y'all looking lovely as ever. Cheryl, good morning. Look at that. A rose between the thorn bush. No, I did not see the quarantine for Michigan. You've been up most of the night. Huh. Yeah, no gardening my ass. They don't want you going to a gardening that they say. Huh? Why have you been up all night, Kevin? Just asking. Well, I don't care what she says. I'm going to put in a garden. You couldn't sleep. I know you were probably sitting there on your hands all night long, so you wouldn't clap because you knew I was going to be on in the morning. Oh, Iron Dart's going to be on. Iron Dart's going to be on. Iron Dart's going to be on. That's probably what it was. You don't have to say it. You don't have to admit it, but I probably already know what it is. Who in their God-given right mind would think that it'd be okay to tell you can't garden? I don't care if it was radioactive air out there. If you're breathing it in your house, you're going to be breathing it outside, so it doesn't matter. Well, I don't know, but you're more than welcome to stop at the counter and buy some lottery tickets though on your way out, though. Good morning, Christy. When do we plan to rebel? Revolt, people. Revolt. Hang them all from the gallows. And if that don't work, find a tall tree and a short rope. Uh-huh. That's right. We're waiting for you, Kevin. You're our leader. Nope, that doesn't. That doesn't. I guess I'll give me some birds to crap out seeds. Pennsylvania Trapping, good morning. Nice to see you. I'm there watching the news tonight. What channel, Kevin? World News. That's right. Now, she can kiss my ever loving ass. I'm going to put in a garden. No. I have no idea if he's going to fire Poochie or not. No. I haven't watched any news in a week, so I have no idea what's going on there. Anymore, I can't stand it because it's nothing but great big lies. Oh, we're being overrun by the amount of people in the hospital. And then you got people on YouTube with cameras walking around the hospital saying, "Where's all these people at?" The same hospital that they're reporting on. CBS or CNN did a report one morning on the amount of people that were at this hospital. That same morning, NBC was there saying how many people weren't there at that hospital. They can't even get their own damn story straight. I admit there's people dying from this. I understand that. But they're not even dying at the rate of people dying with the flu. There's something else going on that they're doing, and it's not because of the coronavirus. There's something they don't want you to see, or there's something they want to do to take over. And with people out in the public, if we seen them do it, we'd hang them for it. You're right, Robert. 95, what is it? 95% of all news media in the United States is owned by 6 companies. So whatever you hear is what the 6 companies want you to hear. It ain't like back in the old days when Roger Mudd, Walter Cronkite, Dan Rather, when they told you something, you could honestly believe it. Back in the old days, you could even believe Ted Broken, Ted Brokaw back then. You stopped watching TV 15 years ago. Good morning, Junkyard. Nice to see you. After a long grounding, yeah, Mom's still mad. Yeah. You ever get the feeling one day you're going to look out your window and see a bunch of guys marching down the streets in blue helmets? That's what I think that's going to happen. The UN. They're going to march the UN down here. United Nations Army. We just have to start shooting them bastards. Well, don't you? You guys usually get a month off, anyways, in New Zealand, don't you? A month off a year. Yeah, they work 11 months, get a month off. There you go. Okay, I did. RV, did you have a happy Easter? I gotta put it on YouTube, regular chat.
I found a way.
Okay, there, a commercial. I found a way. There we go. I need more. That's funny. Thought you might be Ken to Kevin. I never. Yeah, grandma might. Ian, good morning. How are you doing? Looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you. Are you still working, Ian, or are you off on this pandemic or damn panic scare? It's even hard for scrappers around here now to make a buck because all the scrapyards are closed. They can go around collecting stuff. What are you doing? I'm collecting my food. Huh. No, but you can't take it in a scrapyard. Scrapyards are closed. They ain't even got enough. There's nobody making or hauling scrap to make army tanks. We couldn't protect ourselves if we wanted to. Yeah. Beer spam and more beer. That's right. I was at the Picker Rick's last night after I got off of mine, and they were talking about, and they're hoping that the government's going to have these private researchers come up with a cure. Are you crazy? Look what them private researchers have cured so far. Absolutely nothing. Have they come up with a cure for muscular dystrophy? Have they come up with a cure for cancer? Have they come up for a cure for anything? Have they come up for a cure for AIDS, herpes, HIV, whatever? No. The last time the government was in charge of a cure was the polio vaccine, 10 months, and they had it done, right? Hmm. You know why the government got it done in 10 months? Is because they didn't have to profit off of it. There is no profit. So they just went in and did the job. These other private contractors, they want a profit. There is no profit in finding a cure until the government understands that. You know, when they understand that, the better we're going to be. Yeah. It's not a cure, it's a temporary solution. You're right. Now, how do they know they're going to have it by the end of summer? That's what gets me. People, oh, we'll have it by the end of summer. How do you know you're going to have it by the end of summer? How do you know? I don't know. That's right, RV. They smashed your curve. Well, what I'm getting at with that is, um, oh, we're going to have a cure by the end of summer. Okay, give me a date. August 17th. Oh, so by August 17th, you're going to have a cure. August 16th comes around. You close to that cure yet? I don't know yet. Well, you said tomorrow you'll have it. They don't know when they can have one. I haven't heard a thing about. Well, I haven't listened to the news in a week. There you go. Eggs and baked beans is good for social distancing. Eggs, baked beans, and beer. Yeah, that's right. When you have to go out. Good idea. And hey, I'm here to help, Kevin. You know, anything I can do to help. It's 12 o'clock somewhere. That's right, Jeff. Well, by the way, good morning, Jeff. You're looking lovely as ever. It's going to snow in Oklahoma. It can't snow in Oklahoma. It's supposed to be 35 and 43 and stuff like that all this week. What the hell? Oh, I can see you, Jeff. It's just my eyesight's really bad. I ain't got my spectacles on or nothing. That's the reason why bars and liquor stores open up at 7 o'clock. 21 degrees. Yeah. Well, I got to call the health department. I got to see what the hell's going on. Going to be a long day with all the rain. Yeah. Huh. It's surprising how good that works, covering them up. You tuck them in. There you go, little Bobby Jean. There you go. One pedal. All right, there, Mud. You have yourself a great day, Lucky. Well, junkyard, make sure those plants are covered nice. Did you use Mama's Good Sheets? That's what you do. You use Mama's Good Sheets. She'll appreciate it because the plants will be nice and warm. There was 3 sheets in the wind last night. Yeah. Well, you know what you do, Lucky? You start driving to your summer house, okay? And on your way there, if you get pulled over and the cops ask you what you're doing, just tell them, I'm going to my summer ranch. I've been calling there all day, and my ranch hand hasn't picked up. I want to make sure he's okay and make sure my livestock is okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Start up your vehicle and take off. He doesn't need to know you don't own a ranch. He doesn't need your livestock. I don't care. You got 3 mice that live on the property. That's right. Yeah, you're good. I got to powder my nose. Here's a thought before I do that. Do they make a disinfectant like a bomb that like you used to be able to bomb your house for flies and stuff like that? They make disinfectant the same way, where you could put a disinfectant bomb in all your rooms or whatever, let them off, shut the door, and come back in 4 or 5 hours, and the whole house is disinfected. Maybe they had to start thinking about making that kind of stuff. Everybody's so damn sick. You buy the disinfectant bombs, you disinfect your inside of your house. You go out and sit in your yard for 4 or 5 hours, come back in, your house is disinfected. Now, nobody gets sick anymore. Huh. I'm not just another pretty face. I hear it. You know what I'm saying, don't you? Yeah, that's right. Nobody home. That's right. Nothing in here. So I watched somebody take my idea and run the Dow with it or whatever. Hey, this guy's got an idea. Well, because they make them bug bombs or whatever you want to call them, and they come in a small can. And you like one of you guys have ever done it? Now I had a house over on another street that I inherited when my mom passed away, and I had to bomb the hell out of that house. I took 6 of them bug bombs in there, and I started letting them off. And by the time I got out of there, I could barely breathe, and I was working my way from the farthest end out. So I started at the farthest end, and I already had them all set up. All I had to do was push the triggers. So by the time I got to the very end of them, I was by the door and could shut it. I, there you go. I think I should. There you go. Ohio River Bobby, good morning. Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. But them little cans can cover every square inch of that house. Why couldn't they make a disinfectant bomb to do the same damn thing? And obviously, the disinfectant bombs are safe because, or disinfectant is safe because if you spray something with disinfectant, you can touch it or whatever after you're done. And you don't need to wash your hands or whatever. So, you wouldn't have to wash your dishes and your silverware and everything else because it's all been disinfected. There's a cure for the common cold. You know why they don't make it? Because they've been selling medicine for it for 100 years, making money that way. They can't find any Lysol. Yeah. And by the way, good morning, Christy. I forgot to tell you, you're looking lovely as ever. Oh, well, crying with laughter? Thank you. Or crying because I haven't said anything. Sorry. It wasn't done intentionally. I wonder what we're having for dinner tonight. I bet it's going to be something with ham in it. Yep. Pretty much guarantee that. Oh, wait it. You always looking lovely as ever. Did you do something different to your hair, dear? And I love that lavender top on you. Kind of cold there too, isn't it? Just saying. That's because it's a sweater. Get your guys' minds out of the gutter. It's a sweater. Jeez. I know what you guys were thinking. See? Now she's checking the other things. That damn dog, that so much can see me. Yeah. All right. Hey, we're an equal opportunity sharer there, Ohio. So, yeah. See, what we're trying to do, Bobby, is um, it's colder up here than it is down there. So what we were trying to do is wash all the streets and all the buildings and everything, get all that coronavirus off of it, and wash it down into the sewers. Just to help you guys out. Up here, it's not so bad outside because it's so cold. That coronavirus out there, it's got to wear a coat to stay out there. Hey, you know, I'm thinking about going someplace safe, the North Pole. No, they don't need rain. They need a biblical flood there, Robert. That's right. See, I'm just looking out for you, Bobby. You'll be surprised how nice the area looks after the rain stops. It'll be, the sun will come out, everything will be bright and clean. All mud will be washed off in the vehicles. All the windows will be clean. The buildings will be clean. The sidewalks will be scrubbed. Yeah. All the homeless will have a shower. Right after I got off here last night, I was in, after I was got off and Picker Rick went off, I went in the bedroom, and first thing I seen when I turned on the TV was a commercial. It's hard to wash your hands. It's hard to stay home when you don't have a home. It's hard to wash your hands for 20 seconds when you don't have no soap and water. That's why we're giving $1 million to the homeless. Huh. Okay. I can't remember which company's doing it, but some company is. Which is fine and dandy. Give $1 million to them. That's fine and dandy. But there's a reason why they don't have soap and water. And 99.9% of them, it's not because they can't find soap and water, is they don't want to use soap and water. That's what um, this damn Alzheimer's is getting to me. You're surrounded by crazy dogs and an old dog. Huh. You just found a 5-minute news clip referencing New Zealand. Yeah. Oh, he used to be some sort of vice president here or something. Oh, Al Gore. That's what Al Gore wants you to believe. I just talked to Santa Claus myself. He said it's so damn cold up there at the North Pole. Rudolph's up to his nutsack in snow. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, see how they did it? Okay. Can you put the link in the chat if I give you a moderator there? Enjoy being. I know how you done it. An old lady in the bush. Was it confirmed that it was coronavirus, or was it because she was older than dirt, had a heart problem, drinking problem, smoked, and then fell in a hole with rattlesnakes? Just saying. Oh, but she had coronavirus, and she's dead. Hmm. All right, I'll give you a moderator so you can put the link in. $1 a piece. That's right. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're waiting for your money. I want my money. It's my money. Well, call J.G. Wentworth and tell him you want your money. He can wait for the check. Call J.G. Wentworth. 8675 now. Huh. Oh, you want your dollar? All right. All right. Well, good morning, Gracie. Good morning, Gracie. Good morning, Gracie. Huh. Yeah. Stimulus package. Yeah. Did you see what that retard Feinstein said? Now, for those that are in the listening audience that is in her voting district, I think you might want to try to tell some people to vote her ass out. She voted against giving the small businesses of America an extra $250 billion to help them out. And we're not talking big business, we're talking small businesses, businesses with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 employees. We're not talking the big ones. I think there's less than 20 employees or something like that. Small businesses. She voted against it. But she wants us, as a God fearing nation, to send $5 billion over to that loving nation, Iran. Because, they are a nation of love and brotherhood. You know that, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. They want big business to get it. You're right. But they want to send $5 billion over there. President Trump should say, sure, we'll send $5 billion over there as soon as you give me $5 billion to build the wall. You give me the $5 billion to build the wall, I'll send $5 billion over there. I'll send it one buck at a time. It'll take forever, loving time. Right, send $1 over there at a time. $1 a day will keep the sheik away. Yeah. Or the Ayatollah away. Yeah, I remember when Iran or when Japan ticked us off. Good times. I wasn't alive to hear about it or see it, but I remember. Yeah. Why don't we send them the same care package China's been sending us? Okay, now we got all the stuff coming from China, or came from China. We got all the stuff coming from China. We got all these masks coming from China. They're building them at an astronomical rate, and they're sending them to us. Now, wait a minute. They're building them at an astronomical rate. So that just means they're setting up for a failure. Are these masks any good? Are they safe? Are they sterile? Do they even work? You know, who's to say? Young Ling Well, Ether, you cough in every mask before you sign up. Okay, so yeah, yeah. Them wet markets. Have you seen them on video? I seen one, but it wasn't the one in China. It's from Indonesia or whatever. They tried to claim it was from China, but I got a stick stuck up a gopher's ass, and they got all the hair burned off of it or whatever. But they never even gutted the gopher. First of all, if you kill an animal, you remove its innards. Okay, you do that, then you skin it. You got to get the innards out of there. You're just setting yourself up for poison. I'm sure that bat that they cooked still had its guts and nuts in it. That's right. Yeah, he might be offended. It's okay, Wonder Woman, I can assure you. This bat meat is fully cooked. Yes, you do. Uh, was it a small business? Or was it a big business? Huh, that's right. Josh Babcock, good morning, man. It's been a long time since you've been here. Oh, Adam Lust, he was a pervert, man. That guy was a sexual pervert. He was in a lot of porn movies. Not as doing anything, but he was, a guy sitting at the bar, guy doing this, guy doing that. So, well, Brad, I'll forgive you. It's okay. It's okay to be late once in a while. You never catch me being late, especially if you're late too. Been really busy? Well, that's good. And again, everybody, the Ohio River Bobby is Bobby McNutt. So go ahead and show him some channel love. He's starting a different channel. It's going to have better content, no drama, no BS, um, better guest. Not that his guests were bad to begin with. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I know. They never. I'm not late. The party just started for me. No. Yeah, I know. They're broke for a reason. They're trying to adjust the bandwidth to compensate for all the people that are working, that are not working. Eh, I got sent a message by Ron Neitzel. Oh, I'll have to check it through here. I'll have to look at that later. If it's Ron, don't open it. No, he sent it to me on Facebook. Um, I don't know how many people are. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I got to open it so I can send it to somebody else. So, if you guys have got Boost phones, you can text. What's the number? Let me find out. Um, 2781. I got a message that you can text 2781 on your Boost phone. If you're up in work and you have a Boost phone and um, Boost will, uh, and in your messages you write, "I am off work because of COVID-19." Boost will send you a introductory message, and then they'll send you another message. And what they'll do is they will forgive you of this month's payment. They'll actually put the money in your account to pay your next month's bill or whatever. Um, so, yeah, as I said though, if you're off work because of COVID-19 and you have a Boost phone, go ahead and do that. Well, good morning, Carl Koshak. And Bruce will say, "Hello, non-essentials." So why'd you change your name, Carl? That's right. And that you need to take the vaccine tracking injection. They need to keep an eye on you. There you go. Freedom for now. Oh, I understand that. Um, I can't really tell you, Brad, but let's just put it this way. There's an old song about a mosquito and whack it off. Schizo wasn't getting enough punani. I tell you what, I honestly loved Carl Koshak and Night Stalker. I thought that show was cool as hell when I was a kid. Yeah, I guess my insurance company didn't get the notice either, junkyard. But they got the notice to take my money every month. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Caroline. Or excuse me, Carolyn. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you. Did you do something different to your hair, dear? By the way, that is a lovely mint colored top you're wearing. Well, of course we have insurance. It's against the law not to. Even the noodle gets wet sometimes, yeah. Yeah, I updated my will. All the kids were here this week, and I took them out to the garage and said, someday this will all be yours. Fight over it. You should have seen the tears in their eyes. I said, look at them tears of joy. They looked at me and they said, no, tears of sour. You think we're supposed to clean this shit up? Who knew? Yeah. So you could cry in it. Bill Gates, okay, he wants you all to get vaccinated. Okay, then they want to put this tracker in you. You know why he wants you to get vaccinated? Because he believes in population control. Now, either A, this vaccination will sterilize people with certain parameters so they can't breed. So basically, that will depopulate the world. Or B, it'll kill people with certain parameters so they'll never breed to begin with and they won't be living anyways. And you know what the best thing about it is? He can't be sued or even found liable for it because it's a vaccine. Vaccines are above the law. They can do anything they want to you, even if it isn't medically safe. All they gotta do is get it listed as a vaccine. And that tracking device, yeah, that'll be the first thing that comes out of me. I'll cut it out with a pocket knife. They ain't tracking me for shit. Must be a big vial. Huh. Oh, yeah. Well, that's the first thing. They want to start killing everybody over the age of 75, except for the people that are over the age of 75 that got money. They don't want to die. Oh, I agree 100% it's man made. You're right. Since since they don't have visitors at the nursing home, you don't know what they're doing. The nursing home, there is a lot of abuse going on in nursing homes, physical and mental. You're right, warfare. And I understand since they got the nursing home shut down, there should still be somebody going in every day and inspecting them, checking on the people. Not just leave it up to the nursing homes to do that, because you know how reputable most of them are. It's absolutely amazing what they have done. And you're right there, Carl. You're right. The patient never gets it. They put it in their medicine bottles and then they sell it for $5 or $6 a pill. Good morning, Stephen. Yeah, right. The only way you get treated good at a nursing home is if you got all your faculties with you and you got family members. But see, some of these people, they have their faculties, but they have no way of seeing their family because they can't get in to see them. And there's no phones. Some of these rooms ain't got phones. Nursing homes don't have phones in all the rooms, so you can't call anybody. So when they call to check on, how's my mom doing in room 348? Oh, she's resting comfortably. Yeah. Bubba, quit beating the hell out of the old lady in 348 for a minute. Her kids are on the phone. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right now, there's an orderly in there right now talking to her. He's making sure she's resting comfortably. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. They didn't treat my grandma right either. They didn't treat my mom right. If my kids put me in a nursing home, you know, I'd rather they just leave me alone. You know, I'll go out and live in the woods or something until I pass away and find a raccoon after the raccoons have been eating me or whatever. Right? You're right there, Tim. We shouldn't. Whatever happened to the good old days when you actually took care of the old? Kathy took care of her mother till the day she died. We took care of her mom for 6 years. I never regretted 1 minute of it. Tried to throw them in the dumpster. Yeah, it probably is. And she is. You're right there, Tim. She's a good woman. So, if it wasn't for her, I'd have been dead. So, right? Hey, I understand. Sometimes, sometimes you can't take care of an individual or a loved one, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be there with them. You know, you go see them every morning. Go back in the afternoon before dinner or whatever. Take them a little flower. Check up on them. You know, a lot of times your loved one is only a few minutes away, anyways, and you're out doing something. So if in the morning you go check on them after work or before work if you can, and then after you get out of work or while you're out shopping. You're probably right, Carl. Yeah, you won't see an Amish strip club either. You're right, because a nursing home, if a person goes into a nursing home and they're not insured or whatever, the government seizes everything they own to pay the nursing home. Nursing homes get $5,000-6,000 a month just to watch them. That doesn't include the medicine and all the other stuff. So you brought the Jamaican pastor in and things got better. Yeah, I'm on the Voodoo Man. Huh. I'm going to put a spell on you. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your great granny dying in the nursing home. My grandma did too. But she was more than what anybody could handle as far as the family. She was probably 75, 80 pounds overweight. She had one leg and severe diabetes that had to be monitored 24 hours a day. And it was just something more than any of us were able to take care of. So, huh, yeah, yep, that's all you gotta do. My mom's out of money. Oh, she's much better. Yeah. Carl, go clean out room 348. The old broad's insurance ran out. We need to make room for somebody else. Yeah. Yeah, they'll make a law sooner or later for that. You'll get euthanized at the age of 60. Okay. But you'll have to pay in Social Security benefits and you're able to claim them at the age of 74. Only. If you reach the stature of multimillionaire by the time you hit 60. No. Logan's Run and Soylent Green. I've watched them both. Yep. Especially when he finds that Charlton Heston finds that spoon. He said, takes it to the old man and says, "What is that?" The guy looks at it, touching it, puts it in his mouth, said, "That's strawberry preserves." Oh, I could imagine there, Tim. Yeah, yeah. If you got money, you'll live past 60. You, you have to be a millionaire. That's one thing they'll state. That way you won't be a detriment to the society. And all that Social Security money nobody's ever going to collect just keeps on funneling into a system that you know they'll be able to um, fund other little social programs. Yeah, yeah. If you're a millionaire or a worthless politician. Oh, how old are you? How old are you, Jeff? Right? You're 59. Nah, you'll make it to 60. I got to powder my nose again. Thank you. Good morning, Mag. Welcome back, Brad. Who has died so far, Tim, besides Elegant? What do you mean, what the hell, Mama Rinda? I know it's Monday. I went to ask you last night if you wanted to be on a panel in the morning, and you right after you said I got to get up and I got things to do early in the morning. So I figured you weren't going to be even around. Why did you have to get up early in the morning? Buds, Coins, and Variety. Well, good morning. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. It's nice for you to stop by. Itchy boom boom. That's right. Well, if you're getting itchy, I got sound. So if you're getting itchy, somebody show Big Steve. He needs to go to recess. There we go. Refresh, Big Steve. Refresh. Steve is deaf, I know. Refresh. While he's refreshing, I'll go get me a refreshment. Like they said, that one guy, he was really big. I mean, like 7-footer. Guy looks at him and says, I bet you hurt coming out. I bet Steve hurt too coming out. I'll be right back. Ugh. Yeah. All right there, Brad. You have yourself a great day. Take care. Steve's got a low jack, that's right. That was funny too. Yeah. You still with us, Mama Linda, or what? Well, congratulations. Is he there? Want me to sing happy birthday to him? Me. Oh, that ain't no sense of. I'm not gonna waste my professional singing voice if somebody can't hear me. I agree, Jeff. I shouldn't waste my voice on that. No. Stephen, you go way back. How far back do you go? You scratch his back, he scratches yours. Jeffrey, obviously you don't know great uh, acoustical sounds when you hear them. Back of the van. Now, um, RV Lucky, I sing pretty good, don't I? He wanted me to meet Jameson. Oh, your grandson? I can't do that because of that kid law or whatever. He's the Night Stalker. Steve, get on YouTube and punch up Night Stalker. Carl Kolchak. I don't think it is copyrighted. No, Carl Kolchak is not possibly. Let's just put it this way. There's an old campfire song. There's on my Peter, whack it off. There's a Peter, whack it off. There's a dozen. There's a whack it off. Do you understand? Do I have to spell it out? I will not say it, Jeff. Whack it off. All right, Bud, you have yourself a great day. Thank you for stopping. I appreciate it. Skizzo on my bizzo. If I have to be more clear than that, then you need to go to timeout. Stop by. I'm here 5 days a week, 6:30 in the morning, around there. Eastern Standard, Sunday night and Thursday night, 8 p.m. I do the weekends, but I'm off for a few months I'm on a vacay. So shelter in place. The house is blue. Oh yeah, that ain't no good now, is it? You have to take about 10 pounds of garbage to the street. What we got to do? Go take a dump? Might as well dump it out there. Everybody else does in the streets of San Francisco. Trash cans. That's all you got is 10 pounds of garbage? Well, yes, Linda. Your math ain't no good. More like 100 pounds. There you go. You failed math in high school. You also spelled you failed spelling too, but it's okay. Nice picture, Linda. Uh, yeah, but you passed English. Yeah, they're probably not as busy as what you think, Harvey. Lucky. Like I said, I think a lot of this is all made up. Have you noticed anybody get the newspaper? All these people dying. Do you notice any more obituaries being done? Really harder than Chinese arithmetic. Yeah, that's right. Good morning, Gene. Oh, and you also died. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I said, people said, all these people dying. I said, easy, just check the obituaries. I realize some of them aren't going to be put in the paper, but most of them do. Gummy worms for breakfast? Well, at least they were gummy worms and not real ones. But real ones are full of protein and iron. Exactly, Tim. You can put refrigerated trucks and trailers all over the place. Now let's see what's inside them. Yeah. I'm not saying that people aren't dying. I'm not saying that at all. They are okay with Tabasco. I'm just saying I don't think it's as bad as everybody says it is. You know, from a world perspective, I can tell you our town right here, our town's only got like 30,000 people in it. But I could tell you, unless you actually Googled it out, I could tell you our town had 350,000 people in it. And today alone, 265 people died in it. I'm holding a microphone and everything else and a lab coat and the whole 9 yards. You're going to believe me because I said it. Doesn't make it true, but I said it. We've had one person die in this town or county so far, and he had coronavirus, but they're not saying that's what killed him because he had a bad heart too. So, all right, Jeff, you have yourself a great nap. Take care, brother. So, are you sure they died, Big Steve? Or is it just government numbers? Well, who confirmed it? That's what I'm trying to get at. The government can confirm anything. It's, if you don't see, you should see obituaries in the paper for one thing. That was just a drive-bys. Yeah. You should see obituaries in the paper. Start driving through all these cemeteries. See if there's any vast amounts of graves that are being opened up. You know, go to some of these indigent potter fields and stuff, and see if there's people out there burying dead people. I know, I understand, RV. It doesn't matter about not having the funeral. You still want to let people know they passed away. And even then, after it all blows over, you're going to have obits. I would think the obituary would be 32 pages long. No. I just think there's something special or something funny going on because everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. See? Kathy's sister had it. Never went to the hospital. She got tested and they sent her home, and then they called her 2 days later and told her what the results were. Stay home. You have it, stay home. Who were you in contact with? They called Kathy and my daughter. Okay. We spent the required amount of time. My sister in law is already back to work where she caught it to begin with. She's already back to work. Okay, there, Gene. But she's only, I said, she's back to work right now. I don't know. I know yeah. It's ridiculous. They want us to believe this story, and like I said, I know there's people dying of it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not heartless, and people probably think you son of a bitch, you heartless bastard. I'm not heartless. I'm just saying I don't believe all the BS that they're spreading because they're laying it on thicker than a coat of peanut butter on a jam sandwich. And the biggest thing to do is if somebody wants you to believe something's true, they'll start forcing it down your throat day in, day out, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And that's what they're doing. They want you to believe it's true, so they're forcing it down. Have you heard anything else about anything else going on in the news? No, haven't heard a damn thing. Yeah, I'll have a panel tomorrow. I just went to ask you last night if you were going to be on a panel in the morning, and I figured that's because you were going to take your grandson back to Boston first thing in the morning. You're right, Carl. With all the waste, the fraud, who can you trust? I understand that, but you also said you had to take your grandson Or your grandkids back to Boston. No. I know you overslept. You must have because you showed up at 8 o'clock. Yeah, they probably had to stop for gas someplace. Or they took a wrong turn at Albuquerque there, RV. That's not out of the realm of possibility either. You know, hey, if y'all think that we're the only thing that's out there, you're wrong because there's 100 billion stars in our solar system, and there's 100 billion solar systems with 100 billion stars in it. If you think we're the only thing out there, you're sadly mistaken. She can drive them. I'm just sick. You're right. You see how nice my celery's getting? That's one. I got to get it out there and get it planted. Planted. Planted of the apes. Oh, you know, you got a breathalyzer? Have Tom pull out his breathalyzer and she can, blow on that for a while and see if she's blowing zero. Oh no, 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 a little more. Oh yeah, she's fine. That's right. I'm all over it. You're right. We limit. You're right. Well, that's good. Your daughter's leaving the hospital with a baby today. Oh, that's good. Is it her baby, or did she just go to the hospital and steal one? You know, not that it's any of my business. Huh. Your girlfriend knows you drink till you come home sober. Hey, and honestly, junkyard, they should have all that stripped from them. Every last damn gram of it. They should give that back to them poor people that all them priests were molesting, all them kids. The Vatican, they ain't no religious people. I'm sorry, but the Catholic religion is lost. They have lost their way. They ain't religious. All they are is money hungry, grubbing thieves, protectors of uh, pedophiles. That's all they are. I just, it upsets me when a person of of God would take the position of greed over the position of saving uh, or helping mankind or their fellow man. You're right. You ran out of money. Right. Well, Okay, the Knights Templar. Okay, um, or what are they called? Are they called the Knights Templar? What's the other ones? I can't remember. But they were persecuted by the Catholic Church because Catholic Church borrowed money from them. Well, then instead of the Catholic Church wanting to pay them back, they went to the king. Knights, no, not Knights. Trying to think of what the hell they are. Maybe I was a Knights Templar, Crusaders or whatever. I can't remember what they call them. But anyways, they wanted to kill him. So the king sent out an order to arrest and to hang them all, and they did. They put some in prison. They hung the rest of them. They hung most of them. A whole bunch of them got away. They loaded up ships and they headed away with a bunch of treasure, even though they were owed millions and millions and millions of dollars by the Catholic Church. So, all right, there, Mama Miranda. I'm getting out of here in 7 minutes myself. That's right there, FFP. You went to Catholic school? Am I right or wrong, Kevin? I about the way I feel. They were supposed to protect, and now they're not. The only thing they're protecting is their image and their money. They're doing everything they can to liquidate and hide assets so they don't have to pay these lawsuits. So yeah, and the night and the agnostic. Hell, I can't even say that word. Agnostic. Well, you gotta start ending the creepiness. Start killing the creeps. Yeah, yeah, right. Dog for president. Yeah. The Freemasons and the Knights Templar. Let's put it that way. They're the ones who were persecuted by the Catholic Church and the king, and all because they loaned money to the Catholic Church. Oh, you're right there, FFP. Most of your religious or most of your influential families in most of these countries are really whacked in the head, inbred from the day one. Oh, we're not good enough we're too good for everybody else, so we have to keep it in the family. Yeah, and then that's where the Looney Tunes come in. So, 32nd degree Scottish Rite. You guys, have you been watching The Unexplained with um, William Shatner? They did one show Saturday night. It was Stones, and they were talking about the big diamond in the Queen of England's crown, how it's cursed, and then the stone of scones that the king sits on, in England, which was stolen from Ireland or whatever. But they had a stone there with a sword stuck in it. And I believe it was from Israel, if I'm correct. No, Italy, from Italy. So the world leaders are Amish. Yeah, there you go. You're right, family tradition. Anyways, it was from Italy. And it's a 12th century sword, but it's stuck in a stone. And it's stuck almost all the way up to the handle. And it's buried in a church with a glass bubble over the top of it. And the story goes, they wanted this rich leader of Italy to denounce his wealth and become, a patron of God. And the angel, or the saint, told him, I can't remember the guy's name, but the saint told him to denounce his wealth and become a patron of God. And he said, I'd sooner, it'd be easier for me to set my sword into this stone before I would be able to do that. And just as he said that, he went to shove his sword in the stone, and it went clear down into it, and he couldn't get it out. Now, people are thinking, well, that's like Excalibur, but Excalibur is a different story. But this is actually proof, and it has been determined that it is a 12th century sword, and it is stuck in the stone, and it can't, it won't come out. So I thought that was really interesting. No, now it's not like the hammer's been, the handle's been beaten on like it was shoved in there. It was shoved in there one swift moment, or one swift movement. You're still a creep, Carl. Oh. Uh, right. One fell swoop. That's right. Oh yeah. Did I watched that? I watched that there, Tim. All right, everybody. It is 8:30. I gotta go, but y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. I forgot more than you heard. Y'all take care. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to, but stay yourself, stay healthy. And I'll see you tomorrow morning, 6:30. We're gonna have a panel. Mama Rinda will be here. So, and God is good, that's right. Y'all take care now. Bye everybody.